Hi Internet, welcome to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Let's do the Saturday New York Times crossword puzzle posted on September 13th, 2025. The constructor is Alex Jiang, the editor is Will Shorts, and I'm John Appleseed, your host here on the channel. We've got several grid-spanning answers, two stacks of three. All right, so this should be challenging. One across is a student's plan. A class schedule, maybe. One down, hollow of a sort. No, two down, actor Kieran of Succession. Don't know that. Three down, found darling. Found darling. You liked it? You found something darling? I'm not sure. Four down, South Asian crepes. Don't know. Five down, what are ahead of their times? Eves, maybe, the day before a holiday. Six down, prefix with point. No, seven down, much of a comet. Typically, I learned in high school science, a comet is largely a dirty snowball. So let's try ice. Eight down, the solution referred to in Sherlock Holmes, 7% solution. I don't remember that one. Nine down, you and me both. Nope, 10 down, stops lying, say, gets up or stands, something like that probably. 11 down, jet black stone. Let's try onyx for that. 12 down, much of Jupiter. Jupiter is a gas giant. Okay, two of our three answers we've got so far have come from my high school science class. 13 down, vegetable also called a Swedish turnip. Rutabagas are Swedish, aren't they? It fits. Okay, let's try that. 14 down, DNA compound whose name includes the letters D, N, and A. Adenosine is something from DNA, isn't it? I'm not sure. 15 down, pink flowered tree. Cherry, maybe. Okay, what is a student's plan? I'm thinking class schedule or a curriculum, something like that. That doesn't fit. 16 across, Italian pianist who composed the scores for Nomadland and The Father. Familiar with that. 17 across, a sort of habitat in a bottle garden. No. 18 across, gumbo ingredients. Gumbo typically has okra in it. Is it okras? I'm not sure. 21 across, contests or contests. Vise, maybe. 25 across, the 21,728th page of 1989's 20-volume Oxford English Dictionary. Is it the Z's or Z? That's the beginning of letter Z, and it would be Z because it's a British publication. I'm not sure about any of those. Okay, 19 across, top. The apex of something is the top. 22 across, contents of Pandora's box. The ills of the world, or the evils of the world, were in Pandora's box, according to the myth. 26 across, bad way to make a group decision. I don't know. 28 across, stray. No. And 30 across, rolled chip brand from Mexico. Rolled chip. 32 across, province and the names of many Chinese restaurants. Hunan, I think, is a 5-letter Chinese province that I've seen on many restaurant names. 30 down, former Australian Prime Minister Malcolm. What do I think of that? 28 down, octet on a chessboard. There are eight pawns in each color, right? What else would you have? I'm not sure. 26 down, fine. No, 22 down, Basketball Hall of Famer Baylor. Don't know that. 23 down, who you would be in France. Or a French word for you. You would be vous in France. Hinky dinky parlez-vous. 88 down, the solution. Oh, that's the solution. I don't know that. You and me both. Is a couple? Maybe? 10 down, stops lying. Rises. Yeah, I like that sense of stand up. You're not lying down anymore. So is this some kind of system for the habitat in a bottle garden? Some kind of ecosystem or something? Italian pianist. So what is, this could be an Italian last name. 20 across is California's Blanc Nuevo State Park. Año Nuevo, I think. New Year State Park, and maybe Rutabaga. Maybe I spelled that incorrectly. A would work there. 24 across, some baseball stats. Could be runs batted in, RBIs. 27 across, Batman is to Bruce, as Wonder Woman is to Diana Prince, is her alter ego. Let's try adenine. That has the letters D and an A in it. Not sure on my chemistry. That's something I didn't get from high school, college, kind of science class. Pink flowered tree. Mimosa, is that a kind of tree? I know it is the drink, but maybe it was a tree first. Let's change. Let's have one across end in program. We'll take out couple. You and me both. We are both people, I guess. The constructor of the puzzle assumes we are both people. An academic program would be a student's plan. Yeah, I like some kind of ecosystem in a bottle garden. Is that a self-contained ecosystem? Oh, Sherlock Holmes took cocaine, didn't he? I remember that. Okay, that must be... He had a 7% solution of cocaine, I guess. Don't know 16 across. I don't know what kind of ecosystem would be in a bottle garden. None of these are clicking. Let's check the downs again. Hollow of a sort. An alcove. Could be a hollow, a nook. Actor Kieran. Kieran Culkin is an actor. Maybe he's in that. Maybe this is the end of the dictionary. 21,728 pages. And then it gets to the end. If you adored something, you would find it darling. Let's try vies for contests, to vie for something. Okras for gumbo ingredients. Oh, dosa. I think I've seen in other puzzles as some kind of South Asian thing. Ludovic. Might be a name. What are ahead of their time? Let's try eaves. A closed ecosystem for what might be in a bottle garden. I think that means it's self-sustaining, or you add water to it and it keeps going. We'll try Ludovic. Sounds like a good first name in Europe. Midpoint works. Ludovic Oeinaudi doesn't look right to me. Oein. I'm going to take one of those out just so I can come back and look at it before I finish the puzzle. 26 across, bad way to make a group decision. As one? How is that a bad way? 28 across, stray. 30 across, or the rolled chip brand from Mexico. $29 across is place for driving. No, 31 across, MX-5 and CX-50 maker. I think there's a Mazda MX-5 maybe. 33 across is great volumes. That could be tomes, large volumes of a book, or tomes. 31 down, home to the Abbey Aldrich Rockefeller Sculpture Garden. In brief, maybe that's in the Museum of Modern Art, the MoMA. 29 down, instant karma. No, 27 down, out of it. Let's try dazed for that. And watermelon detritus are the rinds of the melon. So 24 down is rinds. You go to the driving range to practice your golf shot. Instant ramen for 29 down. 35 across, rounded in a way. Domed, a building can be domed and have a rounded roof. 40 across, origin of the tale of Genji. Considered by many to be the world's first novel. That's a Japanese book. I think I read excerpts from it in an Asian history class in college. 34 across, Petunia's partner in cartoons. I think there was a Petunia pig that dated Porky Pig. Could be mistaken about that. 39 across, botanical bristles. This is a crossword word. I think it's SETI that I learned from crosswords. That may be incorrect, but let's try it. Are Takis? Taki is some kind of snack chip. I've never had one. Are they rolled up like a taquito, maybe? Let's try it. Edwin Baylor might fit. Stray. An octet on a chessboard. That doesn't look right. Something is fine, it's okay, or yeah, okay, I think I've got something incorrect in that little section. 42 across, network. A web can be a network. Soft yellow fruit for 34 down. A peach, maybe? 32 down. What's the alternative? How else? 30 down. That's the former Australian Prime Minister that I don't know. 45 across is pooped. 49 across, completely at ease. And 50 across, I mean, duh. 46 down, chemistry class unit. Nope, 43 down, yours. In tour, for another French clue. That could be tiens or à toi. Let's try à toi. 40 down, tilt. To joust, to tilt with a lance, like a knight. Okay, 35 down, salsas are dances. 33 down, like about 4% of the citizens of Kansas. Maybe they live in Topeka. They are Topecan. 47 down, blank beso. Okay, that's a Paul Anka song I've learned through crosswords. I've got to look this song up. It's called Eso Beso. 48 down, unprocessed, raw. Okay. 44 down, whose business is just around the block? No, 41 down, blank test. A home inspection component, a radon test. 36 down, no acting up. No, 36 across, jazz form. Could be bop, that's a genre of jazz. 41 across, Mountain West Campus City. Reno. I'm sure there's a university in Reno. That's in the Mountain West. 4 across, beer alternative to a 38 down. 38 down is beer alternative to a 44 across. So we're looking for two brands of beer. Don't know. 44 down was whose business is just around the block. No acting up. Like paper napkins, they are for one use, single use material. Let's try Reno. Porter and lager. These are kinds of beer, not brands of beer. I don't know the difference between porter and lager and ale, but let's try that. Be good. for no acting up. I'm just a poor boy who's lost in the wood. Oh, lady, be good to me. Pooped is all tuckered out, something tuckered out, all tuckered out, or something like that. 49 across, completely at ease. Is it something as a goose? Loose as a goose? I've never heard that phrase, but kind of fits. Except we need more letters at the beginning. As loose as a goose. Say loose. Hey, I'm loose as a goose. Lego is a company who deals with blocks. Okay. I mean, duh. It's no wonder. What's the beginning? No wonder. Chemistry class unit. Let's take out SETI. There are 8 ranks. There are ranks and files on the chessboard, so not chess pieces. Okay, I wasn't thinking on those lines. I don't know the botanical bristles then, if it's not that SETI word. A soft yellow fruit, a papaya, or a pawpaw. Tropical fruit, I think that works. Well, it's no wonder, maybe? Okay. What's the alternative? How else would I do it? Do you have an alternative? Turnbull might be a name. Then plum, tuckered out. I'm plumb tuckered out. Like something a cowboy would say. Molecule, I guess that's an abbreviation for, you might have a unit on molecules in a chemistry class. Web looks right. I don't know ons for botanical bristles. I guess it sounds plausible. Hunan, I think, is right. Ranks resolves some of my confusion and doubt about Porky and Hunan. So what is fine? I like okay, but can it be spelled O-H-K? Stray could be rogue. Is this Elgin? And it would be bad to make a group decision on your own without consulting the group. So that alone would be a bad way to make a group decision. And okay is what fine is. Okay, and it is the sense of okay and not a financial fine or a penalty you have to pay. So, how much do I like O-E-I-N is the beginning of an Italian, or is it, maybe it's Ludovico. Ludovic is a Slavic variant of Ludwig. Maybe in Italian it's Ludovico, and then Einaudi. Still a little bit doubtful about it, but everything else looks right. I think I finishes the puzzle. There we go. Okay, so I think it is Ludovico. Maybe his middle initial is E or something. Einaudi. Okay, I'm not familiar with the pianist there, but I'll have to look him up as well. I keep a little list of things I learned through crossword puzzles. So every puzzle I add at least one thing. So I'm going to put ons in there. I'm going to put Signor Einaudi in there. What else? Oh, okay, my keyboard has died. Now it's back. I don't know this sculpture garden, but Rockefeller makes me think of New York, and the sculpture garden might be in an art museum, so that was kind of a guess. Tien, T-I-E-N is another way to say yours. But à toi, I think I've seen that clue in crossword puzzles 2 or 3 times, and it has always been à toi. It is to you. We also had vous, the other French word for you, somewhere in this puzzle, didn't we? Or am I thinking of a different puzzle? All right, so that was a difficult puzzle. We managed to get it in under 20 minutes, so not too bad for a Saturday. As loose as a goose. These phrases were difficult because we're adding extra words. Plum, tuckered out, and as loose as a goose. So even figuring out the phrase didn't quite help me. Ludovico Einaudi is certainly not a right-in. Academic program and closed ecosystem were a little bit easier to get. But it's no wonder it was easy, but then I didn't know what the beginning was. So yeah, difficult puzzle to name. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.